feel there's no chance you're going to pay any attention to me right now. So I just want to go over a few things. Paul Rudd looks like he's kind of phoning it in, whereas Brooke Shields is nailing it. And this kid wants to be Brooke Shields. It's basically me at that age. And John Leguizamo had a hard time with his photograph, so. No, I'm honored to be here now. Please look at me. No. You don't have to look at me, it's fine. You just listen, close your eyes. I'm honored to be asked to be here, and I said it to him before, and I'll kiss his ass anytime he lets me. What Tom heads in this building with these incredible people who are doing, to me, you can call it God or Mecca Heine Ho, whatever you want to call it, but God's work is inspiring, important, vital, and just right now especially, it's so easy to say that phrase lately, but it's essential. And the fact that I got asked today, I was really excited, and I was nervous because I was on the train. I was like, I don't want to botch this, but you're all gorgeous, so we're doing well. I just wanted to say a couple things. I consider myself, I don't know about any of you, but I consider myself like the lowest common denominator in most things because I don't like to read. I'm not good with words. Like, I remember reading Ivanhoe as a 7th grader, and I read the same page like 900 times, and I was like, nope, reading's not for me. That's why I love Lane and all the work Lane does with all the videos on Broadway Cares website. I get anxiety with all the million things that are going wrong in the world. I get anxiety when I see need and I don't have a way to fix, because I'm a fixer. My parents raised a fixer and a doer, and then I tend to just go like this. I'm just gonna let somebody else take care of it. And I think it's easy for me, and I hope I'm not being offensive here to Broadway Cares, but it's easy for me to think that Broadway Cares is over there and it's just doing fine. It's just doing its thing. Because it's been nailing it, like Brooke Shields, for 30 years. It's the 30th anniversary this year, right? 1988. I mean, come on. But it was founded at a moment when nobody would say the word AIDS. People were terrified to live. The stigma was immense, and it was our community that reached out and went, oh, I saw you at dance class 3 weeks ago, and then I saw you 2 weeks ago at dance class and you were really sick, and then I didn't see you last week, and now I'm at your funeral. And you go, no one knows that world anymore. And AIDS is easy to just kind of go, me included, AIDS is fine. AIDS is, we're gonna be it soon, whatever. Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS is still doing the work they did in 1988, 30 years later, because of you standing in the room, and you who have held a bucket, and you who've gone to see a show and put money in. But it's really easy to think, oh, it's fine, it's not. It'll always do amazing work, but it's because you invest in it. And as I'm standing here, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna up my pledge to the organization today and try to become an angel, because I'm an angel. I have to say, I get overwhelmed. There's so many things to do. This is one way I know I can do something. I can think, how much do I pay for Netflix every month? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I also pay for Hulu. For Handmaid's Tale. And then I think, how much do I pay? I'm proud donator to WNYC. And I thought, leave that out, because that makes me sound like I'm an awesome person. But I think, how much do I pay for, I was thinking of those three things, Hulu, Netflix, and, oh, there's one other, something else I pay for. Crap. Anyway, it's like $10 a month. And I thought, for about 30, 40, let's say $50 a month, I just, coffees or whatever. If I were to do that, and I would to add that up, and somebody who's good at math is what, 50 times 10, it's about $600 a year, right? I think it's actually 600. Which sounds like a lot of money, because it is a lot of money. But let's say I just did that, and I thought, well, if I can buy Netflix and Hulu and the other thing I can't remember, and a couple other things.
Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime. Bingo. That's $100 a year. I'm spending way too much money on stupid shit. I'm sorry. But if I can do that, I can do this, and I can also make myself feel good, because who doesn't feel good when you do something for someone else? And then I can also be effective in helping Broadway Cares, not, oh, but they're fine. I'm actually the reason, part of the reason they're fine. And then when I can't come on Thursday, because I've been called to help for things from these amazing people, and I'm like, I can't do that one, or I can't be in that benefit, or I can't whatever, then I know at least that's consistent, and I'm doing that. And if you're 21 to 40, I know that that's a lot of money, and it's like, how can I give that money now? And I'm just gonna say, when I turned 40, I went, oh, the world I'm living in was paid for by the generation and generations before me. It doesn't just exist. It's not just humming along, and somewhere somebody hits a vein of money in the ground and out it pours, and there we are. It doesn't happen like that. It's because somebody older than me, and now me, paid for it. And I'm like, I'm gonna be one of the people at 42 who is gonna start paying now. And I try to give as much as I could, but make part of your time, part of what you send out, just add one little vein. I'm gonna put $10 a month, or $20 a month, or you can do 50, or 500, or whatever. Just send it this way, because they're doing the work for everything. They're rescue organizations, like Tom said, which is one of the most things. I get to sit and read grants. People want grants and money from Broadway Cares. And for all of the ones we read, they're all getting money. It's not going from your pocket, as so many things do, to pay for things, and then some of it's going. 82 cents on the dollar. 82, it's unheard of to have that consistently every year. Broadway Cares is a little crazy, if you don't ask me, about 85, we can get to 85. They're about, will pay as much as, they don't make enough money for what they do, and they aren't rewarded, because that's not what they're here for, and that's not what you're here for. And one more story, and then I'm done. When I was 26, opening night of Millie was my birthday. I turned 26, and when I was there, I heard Broadway Cares, and I saw the ribbons, and I knew the good work they were doing. But Michael Graziano at the time was with, he's gone on to do amazing things in the world and has left the organization. He came with Tom to our green room at Millie, and they were like, hey, we just want to talk to you guys and tell you a little bit what we do. And they held up a Polaroid picture and said, just look at these people here. And it's like these beaming women, like 3 of them, with their arms around each other, standing in front of like an industrial gray square. And they said, this is only one story, but it was these women who were running a really small Tennessee, I think it was an AIDS homeless shelter, like a food pantry. And they didn't serve a ton of people, but the people that they served were 150 million% dependent on that food and those services. And we were like, so what's in it? And they said, they called us and wrote and said, our dishwasher broke. And if we can't, I know this sounds crazy, but if we can't wash our dishes, we can't serve the people, and we're gonna have to close, and we don't know who to go to. And we have heard of the work that's done here, whatever, and they held the thing, the women were standing like, over like an industrial. They didn't just go and buy a Maytag, like open it. It's like, dry, and they bought like I think it was like a $3,500 dishwasher for these women. You would have thought they had handed them, well they did, they handed them a lottery. And they handed them the ability to go on and serve those people and make their lives better. And if it weren't for you, and what you have to do is go tell 10 people about this and get them to give a Netflix worth a month and subscribe to Broadway Cares every 5 days. They do awesome shows. You can go see a bunch of naked people in gyms. They also do amazing things on Fire Island, and you can look at the website and you know what they do. But anyway, I'm honored to be here, and I'm going to up my pledge. So bye.